What's going on, guys? I'm David Stiley, and today we're going to be training chest and front delts. This workout is only 4 exercises total. Make sure to pair this up with one of my other sessions, either triceps or potentially back. I tend to lean towards chest and triceps, but it's up to you. This training session is actually coming to you from my training app, MyLift. So without further ado, let's see what we got on tap for today. The first exercise that we have for today is the incline bench press for 3 to 5 sets of 8 reps with at least 3 minutes of rest between each set. So let's hit it. With a shoulder width grip, carefully ease the bar all the way down to your chest, keeping your body locked in place and tight. Explode the bar off of your chest, anticipating the change in direction as it nears the bottom. I think, get the bar off me. This helps produce a powerful press to move the most weight. I mentally pay more attention to the negative, keeping my elbows tucked in at a 45-degree angle, imagining that my pecs are literally allowing the weight to lower down. All right, we got that one out of the way. Let's check that one off. The next exercise that we have is banded dips for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions with at least, again, 3 minutes of rest between each set. This one kills. It's one of my favorites to target the lower costal fibers of the pecs. The reason I love these is that as you press closer to a lockout, the movement gets easier, but the band kicks in, offering more resistance. Explode out of the bottom in anticipation of this increasing resistance from the band. To keep the emphasis of this movement on the pecs, I imagine that I'm facing my chest towards the ground. Keep your elbows tucked into the side of your body and your shoulders held back and down, pressing to a full lockout. The next exercise is the kneeling cable fly. You probably have never seen this one. For 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. For this, 2 minutes of rest at least between each set. By kneeling on the ground, you inherently make the movement simpler and more stable. I find that it's easier to keep my body locked in place as I focus intensely on my pecs moving the weight. Simultaneously imagine that you're squeezing the creases of your elbows towards each other while getting the base of your wrists to meet. Even though we're performing these at a downward angle, notice that the upper fibers of my pec are contracting. Understand that no matter what angle you're training your chest from, your entire pec can get a stimulus for growth. The leaning single arm cable front raise. This is amazing for the front delts. 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps with 1 to 1.5 minutes of rest between each set upon the completion of your second arm. Let's go. The reason I love these so much is that it takes your shoulder through the fullest range of motion possible. Full extension and full flexion. Imagine that you're driving the rope forward, away from your body. As you do, keep your shoulder blade held back and down. Another way to think of it is to keep your shoulder underneath the weight. It'll almost feel like you're trying to show off your armpit to the wall in front of you. Keep your torso relatively vertical with only a slight lean forward. Sometimes at the top of the movement, I like to keep my wrist a little slack. I imagine that I'm stabbing a sword and then carefully resist down. If you're interested in training with me, just head to my website, myliftfitness.com. You have to sign up through there. It'll walk you through the process of setting up your profile, and then you'll be able to log in through the app.